Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day one of the Psychic Week. It has begun, and we are about to get into some fun. But first, we need to wrap up last week and grab our weekly summary and get out of the way. 200 sleep points, very nice indeed. And for our daily lottery, we can hopefully pick up something really nice. Trip biscuits would be fantastic. 15 diamonds is pretty good, too. I'm not going to complain about that. So, let's go ahead and back it up. Back it up real quick. And let's collect our mission, which we got 15 more diamonds for going to bed on time. So very nice, very good. Didn't get the one for giving out biscuits, but we kind of expected that. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time. I want to see how it works out. I feel like it might be a little bit easier for me to, just with the way my schedule works, to go ahead and do the weekly summary first, then the sleep report. So we're going to wrap that up real quick. Our weekly summary is underway. We got 36% area bonus at OGPP now, so nice. That much closer to maxing out everything everywhere. But I think we're about 2 months away, roughly, from maxing island bonus on every island. But that's neither here nor there. Here is our weekly summary for week 86. We made it to Master 4 with our final strength being 1,563,384, our gains from berries being 351,792, and our gains from cooking being 1,211,592. Very nice. Oh, D. I knew it was going to be bad. But why is Sunday blank? Oh, no. What happened? Uh-oh. Okay, we'll figure that out later. For now, let's go to the island we're gonna go to, and that is the OGPP. Simply because Munna does spawn here, and I don't have to worry about. Hold on, now I'm second guessing it. I'm almost positive Munna spawns here. I hate my brain sometimes. I feel like I know this for a fact, and yet my brain is like, "What does it though? Does it? Do you really know for sure, bro?" And yes, it does spawn here. I hate my brain sometimes. I hate how much I second guess myself. But yes, it does spawn at OGPP. Here we are. Perfect. We've got us a green Snorlax again. It's not shiny, but it's green. We also got desserts and drinks yet again. So we didn't even have to worry about switching things up. We can stick with the same team. That works for me. All right. There's our small ingredient ticket. Very good for getting our reward stamp card. And we can go ahead and collect from everybody. Oh, ooh, no double trigger there. I mean, it's kind of okay because we're switching team members anyway. I had this guy on the team for soybeans. Luckily, we didn't get curries because he only brought 8 soybeans and we were shy like 15, I think. But these are the two that are going to be important. These are going to determine how this really goes. Let's see if we got any pod expansions. We got 2, which is expected. Flareon's really good at what it does. So no surprise there. 2 pod expansions, another 44 ingredients in the pot. And then also no extra tasty odds. Wow. Okay, well, you know, we're also going to, just because it's for funsies, we're going to use a good camp ticket here. We got 3 of them. We do have the Dark Ryan Cresselia event coming up, so we got a good camp ticket for that as well. But there's no point in building up good camp tickets. I got to use them every now and then, and this seems like a fun time to do it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get that extra spawn that's guaranteed hungry. So no worries there. And now that that's all done, sadly, no extra tasty chances above the normal 10%. But we are going to make a very massive Clodsire Eclair. Let's get those eggs in there. Let's throw in all of this stuff that we had for the other ingredients or the other recipes that we no longer need. And maybe, just maybe, we can get something really nice. We don't need that sausage. You know what? I'm not going to use all that sausage. I don't want to have to try to collect it again from Charizard, so let's actually just use 5 of them. That'll leave me with the 28 that we need for this recipe again next week, just to be prepared. Oil, kind of the same deal. I don't want to have to worry about collecting that again, so we'll just keep the 22 we got. We'll throw in the ginger. Tomato, also going to be a similar deal. So for that, I think 28. Do we need 28 or 25? I don't remember, but we'll just do that. Soybeans will leave. Corn, no worries. We will get that back. So we can throw all of that in there. I might actually have to throw in some of the stuff I've been trying not to use. We could definitely do coffee. No worries. Apples. We can do a lot of those. I really don't want to touch the leeks or the mushrooms at all. I want to save those because those are very difficult. Mushrooms not as much, but leeks are quite difficult to get. That said, I think we might have to sacrifice some things. We can do the cocoa, actually. We'll get the cocoa back for sure. We can throw that in there. And probably the milk will be fine too. We can throw in enough milk to fill this thing up. So 302 ingredients. Almost certainly not going to be extra tasty, but hey, maybe, just maybe we'll get lucky and get that early week 10%. That'd be fantastic if we did, bro. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. No, we didn't get the extra tasty. To be expected. We only had 10% odds, but 117,565 to start with on OGPP is not bad. Certainly a better start than the, I think we started with like what, 30% or 30,000 last time. So not too bad, not too bad. It's gonna take a while. I mean, we're almost 10% of the way. We're over 10% of the way actually to 8 spawns. Let's see, basic 5. Are we? I don't trust this anymore. Are we really basic 5 or are we basic 4? We are actually basic 5. Hey, yeah, definitely a better start than last week. Cool. All right, well, we are over 10% of the way to the 8 spawns. Let's try to get even further than that. But for now, let's jump into the sleep report and let's see what we've got going on and why Sunday was blank. For my weekly summary, is it because I didn't do the sleep report first? Is that why? Oh, that might be why. Yeah, 10 hours, 51 minutes of sleep. I definitely slept Sunday. It tracked. I was definitely slumbering, it looks like, too. So that's bad. Okay, well, I learned my lesson. I can't do that. Cannot do that. Gotta do the sleep report before we do the weekly summary. Otherwise, the weekly summary is blank. I thought it would just be held in the background, you know, and it would just take care of it and be like, yeah, you definitely slept, even though you haven't looked at it yet, bro. It's fine. But no, it did not. But on the plus side, we got 5 3-star sleeps. So potentially a large amount of dream shards today. That is a beautiful Aeron. I see another, I think, Aeron up there as well. Magnemite, pretty cool. Let's see what we got. Or maybe it's Lyron up there. Okay, so we got 8 spawns. We got Pichu, Mime Jr., Aeron, Magnemite, Pichu, Aeron, Magnemite again, and Lyron. Okay, so, hey. I think that said 23,000. I think that said that game crashed. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Little bit of a weird thing I just saw as this was loading back in. I saw the all full banner pop up, but we haven't even fed anything yet. So I wonder what that means. For now, I also didn't get the hungry thing, but I guess nobody was hungry, so maybe that's why. But yeah, now we need to decide who to catch. I definitely need a better Magnemite. I need a good one. Somebody told me I should stop catching Pichu the other day because Pichu just hates me. And I mean, they're not wrong. It definitely makes me not want to catch one. And I think I'm kind of good on Aeron for a while. So we're going to catch our first friendship level 10 Magnemite, I think, and go from there. Unfortunately, not big hit. So we got to spend a regular Poke Biscuit on it. But, you know, it's Psychic Week. We're not going to spend too many biscuits today. We're going to wait and see what we find throughout the Psychic Week. Oh, man. Psychic Week, I'm looking forward to it. All right. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And we should be able to, hopefully get a good Magnemite. But, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Lyron to give out that Aeron candy. Yep, probably the right call. We'll send that out. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. I got a decent amount of Raenon candy today. Nice. I cannot complain about that. And we got 23,500-ish, 23,500-ish dream shards. Not too bad, not too bad. Especially considering we've got candy boost. And that tends to eat up our dream shards really quickly. But level 14 in naive magnemite. Let's see. Oil herb. That doesn't bother me. I'm fine with that. With sleep XP bonus. I mean, it's okay. Skill trigger S. Very nice. Helping speed. Ooh, skill level up. Ooh, ingredient finder at 75 though. Helping speed M at level 100. Not bad. Oh no, no. Naive is main skill chance down. No, honestly, if it was speed of help up or main skill chance up, I would have been like, you know what? This one's good. This one's solid. I like the sleep XP bonus to help the team. I like the skill trigger. I like the speed, the free level ups. But no. It's not. Also, Magnezone, where are you, my guy? Why did you do this to me? Why? Why? It's so bad. It's so bad. PR 17, 18. Oh, man, it's the worst. Oh, no. Oh, man. 92% probability of catching a better one at level 1, 95% at level 10, 84% at level 25 and 30, 91% at level 50, 93% at level 60. Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. All right, well, you know, I think we can pretty safely call this one PR 18. I think that's a pretty safe bet. We're just gonna move on, man, because this is rough. We got other better things to do today. That's awful. That is legitimately awful. The worst. Terrible. We've got stuff to talk about today. We've got stuff to get done today. We don't have time to waste on a PR 18. All right. So speaking of stuff to get done, let's go ahead and check the news real quick. I believe we have no new news. We do not, all right, but we do have community reports. I got 5 last night, and 3 of them gave me double candy, so 60% odds is pretty nice. I'll take that for sure. 39 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 that doubled up out of 39, which is not bad. That's about 20-ish%, somewhere around there, 20, 22, something like that. So not too bad. Unfortunately, no level ups today, but soon, I bet. Somebody soon, I'm sure. All right, let's get this team taken care of. Make sure that we got what we need, and let's actually real quick. Let's see where we're at on our desserts. We are short on everything, so I think we're gonna go back to tea time corn scones just for the ease of it. I would like to do Zing Zap Spice Cola, but not possible given our current setup. Yeah, I think we're unfortunately in another situation where we need to do something that's at level 60 already, just for getting to the 8 spawns quickly. But flower gift macarons. Actually, we caught our egg gatherer and we haven't used them yet, so it's possible that they're worth it. We could do that with 3 Pokemon. I need to run some tests on that. Let's do tea time corn scones for now. Let me do some analyses and stuff in the background because we've got way too much to talk about today for me to do that in today's video. So let me do that in the background and we'll see. We might switch to the flower gift macarons because we might be able to pull that off. Just maybe. Just maybe. For now, let's switch it up. Let's get who we need. We know we need our Skelly Boy. We need our Tyranny Boy. And what was the other ingredient that we needed for the scones? Corn and milk. Which I believe, ooh, we might be in a situation. We need corn and milk. We definitely used all our corn, so let's get this guy on the team. Yeah, we'll run with this for now. Ooh, I don't like what I did earlier. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, we have enough milk for lunch. That's good, so we need the corn first. Let's get all the other stuff first. We'll worry about milk for dinner. And then we should be good, and moving forward, we should be pretty okay. For now, Mm, okay. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't know what I was thinking. We are in a really good place. We should be able to get these. No worries. If we could get some extra tasties to really help out. Come on, buddy. No. If we could get those to really help out, that would be fantastic. So far, Gardevoir and Dedenne not really loving me too much today, apparently. All right. So, quick recap. Psychic type week. We've got the event period is all week. It's on all areas, but go to OGPP or Lapis or Greengrass if you're looking for Munna and Musharna, which we'll talk about why here in a minute. They might actually be good. And then on all days, for sure, one Pokemon Hungry, a few Pokemon Pseudo Balance Sleep, and then increased spawn rates for all Psychic Pokemon, as well as the mini Candy Boost function is available this week as well. So don't forget to do that. And then for the missions for the Psychic type week, we've got Get Snorlax to Basic 2, which we've already done for a Munna instance. Get to Ultra 1 for 5 biscuits. Master 1 for 30 Munna candy. Give out 15 biscuits for 5 small Psychic candies. Use 100 candies for a friend incense, which we're definitely going to do because we got mini candy boost. And then use 7 incense for 8,000 dream shards. And stick to your bedtime 3 times for 5 more biscuits. Cook 12 times for 5 more small Psychic type candies. All pretty easy to do for pretty much everybody. So you should be able to get all this stuff pretty easily. And yeah, not too bad. Good missions. Good missions. I like the incense and the biscuits. And then for my basic stuff, I get grub and incense again, and then the rest is pretty basic. Good, use 271 candies is a thing, because we're definitely going to do that this week too, because mini candy boost. I love it when it lines up like that. Beautiful. All right, so not too bad on all those. But to talk about the big thing, let's talk about the big thing. We know what we need to know about Munna and Musharna now, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that real quick, just so that you can decide if Munna and Musharna are going to be worthwhile capturing for your team, and I think they will be. Munna and Musharna are berry specialists. Of course, on the snoozing type, we did know that already. That was in the announcement. Their main skill is Dream Shard Magnet. Now, let me double check this one. I think this is the variable one. Yes, this is the variable. So it can go from one number to another depending on the level. It's not going to be as good as Swalot, but that's because they are berry specialists, and Swalot is a skill specialist. So, honestly, that 4.3% skill trigger rate, kind of high. Surprisingly high for a berry specialist. But, yeah. This is the kind of Pokemon that you're going to use for the Psychic type berries. Of course, our first ever Psychic type berry specialist. So you're going to be using it for the berries, and those Dream Shards are just going to be a nice bonus on top of that, so you can get double usage out of it. You're not, if you're going into a team and you're like, I want to get Dream Shards, you're not going to pick Munna. You're going to pick Swalot. But if your primary goal is to get Psychic berries, if you're on Lapis Lakeside, for example, and you just want to get some Dream Shards on top of that, this is the Pokemon for you. So I think it's going to be pretty good. The ingredient finding rate, a little bit high for my liking, but, you know, 19.7, not too bad. If it was an ingredient specialist, this would be a little bit low, but it's kind of high for a berry specialist. Kind of wish it was closer to 15%, but it is what it is. Still not bad. And then the skill trigger rate is 4.3%, like I said a minute ago. Kind of high for a berry specialist. Surprisingly high to me, but I also don't sit here and examine all of their skill trigger rates, so maybe I'm just, you know, a bit blinded by ignorance, but I do think this is a bit high. I think it's kind of reliable, honestly, so gonna be pretty good. The problem is that frequency is 1 hour and 35 minutes for the base frequency, and man, is that a long time. Now, granted, with the multiplier for higher energy, it's gonna be closer to like 45 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. So not gonna be terrible when its energy is full, but you definitely want to evolve this. And in order to do so, we'll figure out what we need to do here in a minute. For now, it's all basic stuff. It's 5 hearts to take it home. We knew that. And then all the basic. It's Dream Shards and oh man, Research XP are balanced. So that's good too. Not too bad. But we do also know the ingredient list. It's going to be milk, honey, and cocoa beans or coffee beans, which honestly, it is what it is. It's a berry specialist. We're not worried about the ingredient spread. It's just nice to know, you know? Getting an ABC wouldn't be the worst thing. Getting a AAA wouldn't be the worst thing, in my opinion. Just whatever Munna you get, as long as it's got berry finding and it's not speed down, you're probably pretty fine. If you get one that's berry finding with an adamant nature, especially speed of help up nature and helping speed M or helping bonus, you might be especially helping bonus and berry finding. Yeah, you're definitely doing really good there. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good one. May actually want a little bit of inventory space if you're trying to get that skill trigger to proc a little more often, just to have the room in the inventory to actually proc that skill trigger. So maybe not the worst thing to have on a Munna, but I wouldn't say completely necessary. Its base inventory is 12, which is pretty standard, so not really anything too crazy. But in order to evolve it, you need a Moonstone and 80 candies. Usually these, I don't think these, well, I was gonna say usually it's only 40 to evolve from a 2-stage Pokemon, but with a Moonstone, I think anytime you have an evolution item, it automatically jumps up to 80, I think. Or maybe I'm just trying to rationalize this post hoc, but you know, it is what it is. It's not bad. Either way, 80 candies for one evolution. The Moonstone's the expensive part. Might have to use 1,400 sleep points to get one if you already used your free one from the missions, but I mean, it could be worth it. We'll find out here in a minute when we look at Musharna. For now, like I said, Munna spawns at Greengrass, Lapis, and OGPP. Only the 1 and the 2 star on Greengrass, though. And then the 1, 2, and 3 stars, because apparently there's not a 4-star. So that's why there's only 1 and 2 on Greengrass, because there's not a 4-star here for some reason, even though Munna could float above Snorlax. But whatever. Sometimes these are really weird when they decide that, oh, it's not going to have a top belly. But yeah, 1 and 2 on Greengrass, 1, 2, and 3 on Lapis and OGPP. On Greengrass, the 1 star is at Great 1, the 2 stars at Great 5, and then on Lapis, the 1 stars at Basic 1, the 2 stars at Basic 4, the 3 stars at Great 5, and then on OGPP, the 1 stars at Basic 1, the 2 stars at Basic 3, and the 3 stars at Great 4. So maybe we'll see the 3-star tomorrow, depending on how things go for us. I mean, we're only 50,000 away, so maybe. But of course, all of these drowsy power requirements are the same across the board. So for the 1 star, you need 570,000 drowsy power. For the 2 star, you need 6,004,000 drowsy power. And for the 3 star, you need 18,050,000 drowsy power to get them to spawn. So not too bad, not too bad. Munna looking pretty good. I would say definitely try to catch one if you can. I haven't seen any comparisons yet to other berry specialists to see if this is like top tier. But in its category, Psychic type berries, it is definitely the #1 Psychic type berry specialist because it's the only one. So definitely catch it for that. And, you know, getting some extra dream shards on the side isn't that bad of a problem to have. That said, Musharna, very similar, actually drops that skill trigger rate just a little bit. I believe, yeah, it's 4.3, right? Yeah, 4.3, it goes down to 4.1, but it is significantly faster. Its base frequency drops by almost half. Just about half once you evolve it, so that's pretty good. With full energy multiplier, it's going to be somewhere around like 25 minutes, I think. So should be pretty good. Also, that base ingredient rate drops as well, which is good. We want to see that go down. It's a berry specialist. That's what we're trying to get, not ingredients. So very good stuff. The ingredients, of course, are the same, so I'm not really worried about what ingredient spread I get on a Munna as long as it's got berry finding and some speed. And like I said, potentially some inventory space. I think for me, inventory space is a nice thing to have, but not required. I think as long as we can get berry finding and some speed, we're pretty good. But with this base frequency, maybe speed isn't really super necessary as I thought it would be just based on Munna's frequency, but still definitely nice to have. So definitely not going to complain about that, especially if you can get an ingredient finding down nature. Super good. That said, it does spawn on the same islands. It also doesn't have a 4-star, all 1 and 2, and then on Greengrass, and then 1, 2, and 3 on Lapis. So for the 1-star, you need Master 7. For 2-star, you need Master 11. For the 1-star on Lapis, you need Master 1, the 2-star Master 5, and the 3-star Master 11. And then on OGPP, the 1-star is Ultra 5, the 2-star is Master 4, and the 3-star is Master 10. The drowsy power requirements for the 3 stars not quite yet settled. I will tell you what it is on the website so far, but keep in mind, not settled may change. For Greengrass, for the 1-star, it's 22,154,000, and for the 2-star, it's 59,052,000. And then for the 3-star, it's 134,862,000. Again, not settled, may change, but that's what they've got it estimated at for now. So not too bad. Gonna take some work to find a Musharna, it would seem. But at least it's Psychic Week. We got boosted rates and pseudo balance. So hopefully everybody can find one. You're gonna at least get the one with that incense. So that is a pretty good start to the week. And I really think these are gonna be good ones to have. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna be meta defining necessarily, but definitely gonna be worth having at least one good one on your team just for that Dream Shard Magnet and the Psychic type Berry Specialist. That's going to be the real draw for Munna and Musharna for me. So, that's it. That's everything we know about Munna and Musharna so far. Pretty much everything there is to know other than this final unsettled Drowsy Power requirement for the 3-star Musharna. But, looking pretty good. Only 20. Well, only 20. That's a lot. 20 hearts to catch a Musharna. It's definitely better to catch a Munna. Definitely cheaper to catch a Munna. But gotta get a good amount of research XP and dream shards for catching one. So pretty good stuff. All right, happy about it. Love to see them. They're like I said, they're not gonna be meta defining, I don't think, but they are gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be nice to have one. Of course, I like to have one of every Pokemon at least that's good in my inventory, because you never know what changes the devs are gonna make in the future that could skyrocket a certain Pokemon's usability. So even Sableye, it's good to have a really good one in your back pocket, just in case the devs make some changes down the road that just really take it to the top. But that said, we are set up. We're ready to go. Munna and Musharna are in the game. Psychic Week has begun. We have everything we need where it needs to be. Our team is ready. And now all we've got to do is sit back and wait and see what we find tomorrow. But of course, we know what we're going to find tomorrow because, you know, we got to use 7 incense and we just got one for free. So we might as well use it. Where's it at? Where's that Munna incense? Where did it go? Why can't I use Munna incense? Oh, can't use it till 3 o'clock. That's right. I will be using that tonight. Anyway, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, Waite, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Michael O'Brien Jr., Michael Hayes, and Jassy. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and you can find links to my other channel as well in that description box. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic Psychic Week, a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.